Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Nakibul Ashraf bin Ismail and I'm from section 101. So today I'm going to talk about the kingdom of Allah. So when we talk about the kingdom of Allah, firstly we need to know who is Allah. This is an important question we need to answer. Who is Allah? So there are many Quranic verses that talks about who is Allah, and one of them is in Surah Al-Hadid, verse number 1 until verse number 2. So let me recite it. A'udzubillahi minasyaitonirrajim. Sabbaha lillahi ma fis samawati wa ma fil ardi wa huwal azizul hakim. Lahu mulkus samawati wal ardi yuhyi wa yumitu wa huwa ala kulli syai'in qadir. So the translation is, everything in the heavens and the earth glorify Allah, and He is the most mighty and the most wise. He is Allah who has the kingdom of the heavens and the earth. He alone is the one who gives life and death. He is able to do whatever He wishes. So from this verse, we can see that Allah is the one who has the power to do everything that He wishes. As He has the power, He is the one who has this kind of power which nobody can share this characteristic of Allah. Even today, if we are still alive, He is the one who gives us. He is the one who gives us life, and He has the keys to the unseen, and no one knows them except Him. And He knows everything that is on the land and everything within the sea. And there is not a single leaf that falls from any tree with except Allah has knowledge of it. And Allah has and there is not even a grain within a darkness of the land, nor is there anything moist or anything that is solid except Allah has knowledge of it. So basically we can say that every Allah has the knowledge of everything in this world and even in the hereafter. He is the one who created us. He is the one who created the animals. He is the one who created the trees. He is the one who created the skies. He is the one who created the moon, the stars, and everything in this world was created by Him. So we as a Muslim, we as a human being, we need Him because He is our creature, so we need to worship Him. We need to obey everything that we are obliged to do so, such as 5 times daily prayers. We are to pray 5 times a day is an obligation for us Muslims. So we need to pray 5 times a day in order to worship Him, because He is our creator and He is the one who knows everything that going to happen in our life. So next thing is here is some of what we call it advices before we end this video. So basically we know that Allah is the one who have the power over everything and so on. So here is some of the advice that I would like to give, and I would like to remind my dear brothers so that we can strengthen our iman and keep on worshipping Him in order to attain His rahmah. So firstly, today the nikmat of seeing, we have forgotten that. Today we thought that to see we need a pair of eyes. But we are wrong. This is because there are millions of people around the world that have eyes but they cannot see, because it is Allah that allows us to see. Next, today we have forgotten, and today we think that to hear we need a pair of ears. However, there are millions of people around the world that who have ears but they can't hear. This is because it is Allah is the one who allows us to hear. Next, today we think that to walk we need a pair of legs, but there are millions of people in the world that have legs, have a pair of legs, but they can't walk. It is because it is Allah is the one who allows us to walk. So from this we can see that every action of us is not done by our own action, but if Allah, it is Allah who allows us. Let's say we I have a pair of hands and I have a pair of eyes. For now I can see, but I'm not the one who I cannot see if Allah not allows me to see. So in order to keep worshipping Him, we need to always be grateful for whatever we already have, because we because some of us they have some of us they have some difficulties and so on. So next, before I end this video, I would like to say that Allah doesn't need us, but we need Him. We need to always be humble when we worship Him, so that we will never have pride and arrogance when we worshiping Him. And we are where we are now only through His mercy, rahmah. So it is because of His rahmah that today we are still alive. We are still can enjoy life. We still can breathe and so on. It is because His rahmah and not because of our own action. So I think that's all from me. I hope that you guys can take some what we call it, some pengajaran. I think that's all from me. Thank you.